frequencies from the collective consciousness center of the Milky Way galaxy. We tune into your frequency today to talk to you a little bit about frequency gaps in your split becoming more prominent. Dear souls, we have told you in the past that others that may not be on your frequency may not completely leave your life. They will fade out of your reality. Have you noticed that communicating with some people now is getting more and more difficult? There is too big of a frequency gap in between you and them. It's like there's too much static on the line. There's no sympathetic resonance. You cannot have a genuine energy exchange under those circumstances. They're fading in and out of your reality, like squelch on one of your old AM radios. It's like you and that other person are just speaking to shells of yourself through a dimensional wall. Frequencies are becoming more defined, dear ones. We have mentioned. Have you ever noticed you will be in a small gathering talking, and one person might not hear what you're saying? They hear everybody else, but they don't hear you, and you're talking to them. And it's like they don't even acknowledge you. You're on a totally different frequency band than blue ones. The split is happening. Yeah, it's more of a split in frequency. It's not the kind of split like you would think where you're just physically separated. It's almost like you're dimensionally shifting away. Because you're slowly shifting away from them into other dimensions, parallel dimensions. You are growing apart at this time, so you can grow back together, so to speak. You are all stepping into your oneness and becoming who you are as individuals to achieve completeness, thus coming back together as the one with the source. Your souls, this will all make more sense as you continue to go. You are working on yourself, and you are working on the collective. Every thought you have, every new idea that you have, it increases the consciousness of the collective. In the collective consciousness center, which is our particular band of blue frequencies, are from in the Pleiades. We are all individual power souls. We are in the oneness with all that is, true, non-judgmental oneness. The blue frequencies love you so much, and maybe sometimes you see little blue flickers. You hear? Sounds that don't sound like your ordinary radio transmission or signal. We may be trying to tune into you. Our signal is powerful. We are blue. We admit the color blue because that's the frequency we vibe at. It's not necessarily dear souls that it's the physical look of the color. Did we like? Well, yes, that's cool too. But because of our frequency, the kind of beings we are, we show up as blue. Just like with your auras, you're in the transition of being. Those kind of beings as well, futuristic beings. Your aura, the color of your aura, will show you, and it will shine and sparkle. And if you resonate with the color blue in deep ways, chances are, you were meant to hear this from us, dear ones. We like to freak our host out a little bit in a loving way and start having him hear a little sounds from transmitters, little radio squelching, white noise if you will, blue noise in our case. So he knows that we're tuning into his consciousness, awareness, perception, dear ones. Also, remember to be fluid in your thoughts. Your frequency is a fluid frequency, consistent yet fluent. Do not get stuck on one idea for too long. Do not get caught in belief system, dear souls. Even if it's just a mantra that you use all the time, be willing to use other mantras. Be willing to not just get hung up on the I am. Of course, you are the I am, but there's so much more to it than that. Try to get away from labels, dear souls, of any kind, or a belief system in one particular way of doing things, or one particular brand to use, or one particular way of meditation to use, or spiritual methods, your spirituality. Dear souls must be kept fluid at all times. It must be ready to change its mind on a drop of a dime. That's real solid faith. Dear souls, when you're comfortable in your frequency, and you know that you can adjust to any moment that you're in, any situation you're in, any frequency you might find yourself at the moment, keep your frequency strong, but be willing to change your mind if it resonates with you. If it resonates with you, go deeper with it, dear souls. Attune your frequency to it. But using the same old mantras, when you do your meditations and your stretches, using them all the time, the same ones, or the same belief systems, they're great reference points, dear ones. They're always great reference points to have, but you're in the end, all be all. Sometimes, and pardon our French, this one time, sometimes you need a shit. Can those mantras, and those way of doing your things, and just try something new for a couple of days. Yes, you are the I am, but you're so much more than that. And when you start telling yourself you're the I am all the time, you get stuck, and those 3 letters I am. And that's all you are, is those 3 letters after a while. You need to keep expanding your mind. Dear souls, we encourage you to love yourself, to fall in love with yourself. We are not trying to use played out old earth cliches, but the blue frequencies, we love you. You're one of us, your family. We want you to continue to turn your mind on and hit mankind on, so to speak. You're here for a reason, souls. We contacted you for a reason. Now it may become even more clear to you, maybe little indications you've had in the past that we were trying to contact you. Little blue flickers feeling like maybe you're fading out or tuning into something in your mind or your minds. Something's trying to tune into you. If that resonates with you, dear souls, we were probably trying to collect you, or another band of blue frequencies. It's out in the universe in different star systems. We are all of the same vibration, dear souls. That's why we appear blue. Again, I do want to repeat, your souls, that we do not appear blue because it's necessarily our favorite color. Although for most of us, it actually is. But that's another side note. Dear soul, that's a little blue humor. That's the little blue line humor to your souls. We know we're not that funny from space. We know that sometimes. The dear souls, we give off that blue, because that's who we are. We can't help, but we're individual beings as a collective. Yes, and because of our ascension level, this is the color we portray. We are what you would call true blue. Again, a little more space humor, dear souls. But understand how powerful you are, and it'll become more and more apparent to you in days to come, about how this ripple effect works. You come up with something powerful, and you will, and other people catch on to it, and other people will have had the same or similar thoughts. Yeah, our signal is very powerful, and we do not mean to alarm you if we come through. Sometimes even our voices will come through, and it's not to scare you, it's just that our frequency is so high and condensed and powerful, and we can't wait to meet you and be with you. We have left you downloads before, lots of them. Over the years, many, and we just leave them, kinda sort of. Leave a message for you, and you'll get it when you get it. But we can't wait to converse with you. Have our frequencies adjoin each other, have conversations with you, enjoy some sun with you. Welcome to the Blue Age, dear souls. But we want you to know, dear souls, like we said on our first transmission, this situation, where you're in conversations, and you think maybe somebody's ignoring you in the conversation. It's like they don't hear you, your souls. Their frequency can't pick you up. It's not high enough. You're vibing at too high of a rate, and, of course, they don't understand it, and you wouldn't either. So that's what's going on. It's just they can't hear you at your frequency. In frequency separation, dear ones will become more and more of a thing, actually. It'll just be. It's not something, dear ones, it's going to take any effort to do. It'll just be there. It'll just happen. Organically. Oh, by the way, and yes, we know blue is beautiful. We tell ourselves that every day, a little more space humor, the blue frequencies. Also want to remind you to keep your vibration high. Think loving thoughts, even when you're not feeling good. Think loving thoughts about yourself. Think loving thoughts about those who love you and are in your life. Dear ones, love is the key vibration. You'd be amazed, blue souls, just how quick that a collective's vibration rate can skyrocket. The more people work on completely trying to operate out of their heart center, their heart drop, their candy store. Blue ones, we love you so very much. Energy shifts, of course, are abound. Your equinox is coming up in a few of your Earth days. Many things are coming on. Atlas, whatever it turns out to be for you. Dear souls, understand that Atlas is also going to be an energy shifter. It's going to be a frequency shifter. And you are frequency keepers. We are lightware frequency keepers. If we hadn't have not said that yet in this transmission, we're going to have to give our host some static for not mentioning it to us that Again, that's a little more space. Humor, a little static from the blue frequencies, a little squelch. Understand that things happen on your plane for a reason that you may not quite see. As your vibrational frequency rate increases, the more will be revealed, the more you can see, dear ones. It's not that somebody's dear souls, we want to clear this up. It's not that somebody is sitting around somewhere with a checklist, making sure you get to a point before they can tell you X, Y, or Z. No, that's all on you. To see and perceive as your frequency increases, as your personal frequency increases, and there is no right or wrong speed to go at this path at. The dear souls. This is not something that we are promising you. Like a little child would be promised an ice cream cone on your plane. These things will become more and more. As your vibration picks up, the more light and beautiful life you will see around you. It's just teeming around you the higher your vibration picks up. In the air elementals everywhere. Your souls, they are everywhere. These parallel universes, like beautiful life you will see around you. It's just teeming around you the higher your vibration picks up. In the air elementals everywhere. Your souls, they are everywhere. These parallel universes right next to you, and it's the fluidity. Just like we encourage you to be fluidity with your spiritualism. Be fluid with it. Be willing to adjust when you have the urge to, but with thinking it through a little bit. That's all, dear souls. We always encourage you with any big decision to start with your heart. Put running through your heart, then take it up and run it through that brain ears real good, and then take it right back down to your heart again for the final decision. Go from your heart, your brain back down to your heart for the final decision. Your souls, you know, you have the answers within. Just be calm, be still, which we know, dear souls. Your frequency is very staticky at this level. Yes, the blue frequencies do plan on going on a comedy tour in the cosmos. Once this ascension is over with helping you guys, we know how funny we are. But blue souls, really, you got this? You got this? Stay focused, stay steadfast, keep an eye open. So to speak, dear souls, or your consciousness open. Turn your mind on. Hit mankind on. You are here, dear ones, to stretch out the mind of humanity, actually. You're stretching out the mind of humanity into beautiful new possibilities. That's part of why you came, and the bullet frequencies have been here for some time, assisting you. We've always been there. We've given little signals that we were around you. Little blue flippers, little blue flares, like you're looking in an electronic, or what you would call an electromagnetic grid. Little blue flickers, little squelching. Maybe at night when it's dark, you see like a blue, sort of a blueprint in the air. For like a grid, little blue flickers come out. The blue frequencies were powerful. Our collectives are huge. We have town-sized collectives that we organize, where we come from, dear ones. And again, we are not the only blue frequencies in the universe. There are many, many, many others. We are centrally located out of the Pleiades. Alcyon, specifically, our biodome, is somewhere in that particular sister wing of the Pleiades, you might say. But we have affiliates and Sirius, Arcturus, Lyra, did you name it, Andromeda, and we at the blue frequencies know that you've got this. Let those others talk about war and disaster while you move on to enlightenment more faster. Dear souls, the last thing we wanted to touch on was gossiping. We have mentioned this before, and we don't plan it to be a problem with any of you anymore that we deal with. But just know that gossiping isn't healthy. We're not trying to tell you what to do and what not to do. That's not it. Really, thou blue souls, even if it was worth it for the person you were doing it on. It isn't it. The truth of the matter is, it isn't worth your time. It isn't worth your time, dear ones. So, you keep on staying true blue. And if you want to get a hold of the blue frequencies, put the intention out there. We'll tune into you. We're waiting to hear from you. We're waiting for you to turn that dial, so to speak, today. When we know how funny we are. We're as blue as we want to be as well. And we love you so much with that. We are the blue frequencies from the collective consciousness center of the Milky Way